Okay, this is Phillip Mills, and here are the two things that I'm going to demonstrate in this video. I am going to demonstrate managing the Windows routing table, and then finally I'm going to install the routing and remote access rule. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go to my network connections. I want to go to my network connections to configure a static IP address on these two connections. In the first one, I want to go to the IP version 4, and I want to change this to 10.1 and get rid of the okay, hit OK, close, and you want to do the same thing to the second one, properties, and you want to key in on this one. You want to key in 192.11.1 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, and hit OK. Hit close. And now I'm going to close this. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to configure the Windows firewall exceptions. And to do that, you're going to go to the administrative tools and go down here to Windows Firewall. And to right click the inbound rules and click New Rule. And we're going to go to Custom. You're going to hit Next. Go to All Programs. Next. And then right here at the protocol tab, you want to go down to ICMPv4. You want to hit Next. You want to hit Next on these next three pages to leave them like they are. Now the name you want to key in Allow Lab5. You want to hit Finish. And there that it shows that is on there. And now the next thing I want to do is that I want to configure a static IP address for my second server. So I'm going to log out of this one. I want to log on to my second one. Okay, now here you are going to do the same thing as you did to the first one with the IP addresses. Go to the View Network Connections. Right click down to Properties. That'll be version 4. And you're going you want to change this one to you want to change this to 11.2. Hit OK. OK again. And now on the second one, you want to key in. You want to key in 192.168.12.2 with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. And hit OK. And hit Close. And now the next thing I want to do is that I want to configure the Windows firewall on this one as well, just like it did on the first server. we're going to go to the administrative tools, and you're going to go down to the Windows firewall. Then you're going to click the inbound rules. Then you want to right click. Then you're going to go to new rule. And then you want to choose the same exact settings as you did on the first one, which is of course custom, and then the all programs, and then right here you are going to do the exact same one, which is the ICMP version 4. We're going to open next, and then these next 3 pages you are going to leave like they are, and then right here you are going to key in the exact same thing as the first one. And there it shows that it's on there. And now I'm going to test. I'm going to test the ping. I want to try to ping one of the IP addresses. So I'm going to ping 192.168.10.1. And that one shows that there is an error on it. 11.1. And this right here, the IP address, it is unreachable. But you should be able to ping the ones that you have on your second server, which you can. So, okay, so now the last thing I'm going to do is that I am going to install the routing and remote access role on the first server. Okay, now I'm going to go to my server manager, go to roles, go to add roles, go to next, and then you're going to go down to the network policy and access services, and then go next, next again, and then right here you are going to click on the routing and remote access services. I'm going to hit next, and then you're going to install it. Okay, now that has been installed, and the second thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to configure a LAN routing on this 01 server. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to go to my administrative tools and then go down to my routing and remote access. And I'm going to right click my server. I want to configure and enable routing access. Go to next, and I go down to custom configuration. I'm going to select the LAN routing, hit next, and you're going to hit finish. Okay, now I'm going to select the start service. And now there's a little green check beside it, which means that everything has worked so far. Okay, now I'm going to go to my IP version 4. Go down to static routes. I'm going to go to new static route. And on the interface, I'm going to go down to local area connection 2 on this one. and then you're going to key in the IP address ranges on the second server, and then the subnet mask is going to be 255.255.255.0. The gateway is going to be 192.168.11.1. I'm going to hit OK. Now that worked. And now you're going to do the same exact thing on the second server. So I'm going to go to the same place, which will be the routing remote access. Now here you're going to do the exact same thing to configure and enable the routing button into a custom configuration, and to do the LAN routing again next, and then you want to finish. Okay, now you're going to start the service on this one, and you're going to key in the same stuff, but for a different. Okay, now I'm going to go down to the IP version 4. Then you want to right click the static route. I'm going to hit new static route, and on this one you are going to leave it as the local area connection. And on this one you're going to key in 168.10.0, and it's going to be the exact same thing. It's 255.255.255.0. And you're going to key in the default gateway. I'm going to hit OK. And now the last thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to ping from this one. I am going to try to ping the 192.168.10.1 IP address. There it shows it's unreachable. Okay, now the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test it. I want to see if I can ping my first server. 10.1. And there it shows that I can ping it. So everything has worked out, and that is how you install the remote access role.